extra point by Gano is up and good.
The score,
The Giants
10.
are out to a
Eagles
10-0 lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one.
The Eagles take
through
over
the end
first
zone
and 10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And it's just great to start his speed here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards.
10 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for an Eagles.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
180, 180. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
We are through one. 10-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
In motion comes Beckham. Defensively, bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To the air on second down. Dark. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
27-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Carrique.
Hanging around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
To throw is Dart on 1st and 10. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Neighbors in motion. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt.
41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will open up a 13-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7
at the
to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On third down, here's Hurts. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down 6.
Makes the score Giants 13, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Motion man is Hyatt. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Man in motion, heading left. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's got that. One Bill Robinson. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. The motion their tight end Johnson. Motion man is Hyatt. Third and 2, and it's Dart. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Throwing again, Dart. Tommy taken in by Scalaboo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. To the air once more is Dart. This one into the hands of Beckham. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's another
Big play for the Giants.
First and
31 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. His second touchdown of the afternoon. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old-school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal.
Eagles 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. And this is too far out in front. Incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield.
At the 20-yard line.
And that will lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Third and 10.
180, 180, there.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Intended for Saquon.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. But it falls incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. After one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And now we get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. No.
On first down, it's Hurts. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There on the coverage.
Great, set. I know you want it. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far.
First
but
and
that
10
one
at the
gives him a first down.
46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Hurts. And he gets rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts will try it again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
On the coverage.
And third down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Got this one complete to Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hurts again. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
No touch that. Hey, easy, 60. And anyway, that. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. Moving left. And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Great. Set. And anyway, that. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another.
They hook up
Eagles
again. Second time
down.
on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Great. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that block. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
And anyway, that. No touch.
Off the play fake. He gets through and a drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
That first and goal set now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Great. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. It is brought in the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown, Eagles. Sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
To throw. He'll wind up short of the goal line. They're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And the nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Gun, here comes Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A
gain there of 10 yards.
And a
First
Giants
down.
first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today,
Giants.
this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain
From
of
the
7.
48-yard line.
Brings up
Here's second down and 3. Motion man is Hyatt. Dart, good throw here on second down. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy.
New York.
Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 13. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision.
The Eagles take
as
over.
This ball
first
comes
and
out
10
to the 35.
at their own 35-yard line.
Great, set.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Very steady. Second down.
Incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Great, set. 73. And anyone hit?
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary has actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
No touch, set. No touch.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
No touch, set. And anyone hit? No touch.
They fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. The rookie out out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Waste of time.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Tiger Hornet. No
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, this pass was dominant. They shoot again. Brian Burns.
A 6-yard
He's
loss.
in there to drop
It's
him.
4th down.
And it leads to 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team.
For the Eagles.
They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That's going to hit and continue out of
The
bounds
Giants
just
take over
inside
first
the
and
20-yard
10
line.
at their own 19-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. The drive will begin with a run by Scannable. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Neighbors in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Okay, ready?
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go. Hook. Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Throwing is Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Jackson Dart.
Jalen Phillips. He's in to drop him for a sack.
For the Giants.
And that will bring up 4th down. To return, it's Jackson. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near
The
midfield.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Delta.
On play action, Hurts exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
How about
yards on the
25
play.
yards to start
That's
the
good
drive?
for an Eagles
1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kyle left Yeti. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't make some through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball
It's
was
2nd
arriving.
down and 10.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Delta set. Silver set. Move. Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Giants 30. Eagles.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
In motion comes Beckham. Dart and attack this one forward. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Motion man is high. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 8th reception of the game.
It's a gain of
good for a
18.
first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is good.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCougar. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now A throw here. It's backward. He might be looking to throw this. Good play call. Terrible execution. That one is intercepted. Picked up by Dane Felsen.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 29.
Good for 29 yards.
Giants first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Great. Check.
Barkley. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's first down.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Here comes Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16
yards. They have found something on the ground.
That's
16 more yards on that carry.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Here we go. One final play. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. So a real win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in this.